Good morning, everybody. Back to Snatcher, and we're in the middle of some shit right now. It got pretty exciting yesterday. Found out our boss got snatched. Found his maggoty corpse. Wait, was Benson the maggoty one? I can't remember. We did see some maggoty corpses, though. We just got back to HQ, so we need to look around. It appears that something attacked this place. The shutter on the reception booth is closed. So where did Mika go? This is the protective shutter for the reception booth. It is automatically lowered in times of danger. The emergency light is flashing on the door check panel. So headquarters has been put on emergency status. There are a few holes in the shield, no doubt caused by blaster or cannon fire. Cannon? Then it's Snatchers who did this. The surface of the shutter shows evidence of having been struck by fire from an energy weapon. Oh shit. I read motion. Something is in the booth. Is it Mika? Might be Mika. It's been locked from the inside. The only way to open it is from inside the booth. Can't this be opened from the outside? If it has an emergency external connection port, then it can be opened from the outside. Does it have one? Metal, find this external connection jack. Here we are. I have located an emergency external connection port on the side of the booth. With this, I will be able to open the shutter. Now plugging into with emergency external connection port. Releasing lock mechanism. Now opening the shutter.
All right, I'm going to open it, but please use extreme caution. Anything could be inside.
Most likely Amika. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe not okay.
Mika! Mika, are you all right? Metal, how is she?
Her pulse is normal. The only external injuries are to her forehead, and they are not serious. There's been no significant blood loss.
Mika, come on, snap out of it. It's me, Gillian.
Gillian? Gillian.
Mika, what happened?
Gillian, the chief. The chief is a snatcher.
So he's finally shown his true colors.
Harry's...
We found out too late.
What happened to Harry?
Harry put me in the pod and sealed the main door. He locked the snatcher in.
What a hero.
Smart. Not even a snatcher can get through this shield.
So where's Harry?
He said keep the door sealed no matter what happens in there. And then he went in. Gillian, please help him.
Harry! Mika, open the door. I'm going in. Metal, we're going in. Be careful. That snatcher could be hiding anywhere.
Yes, sir.
Gillian, please
So
be
we're playing
careful.
hide and seek?
The chief is very cunning.
Hide and
Don't let your
snatch.
guard down.
Don't worry, I'll watch myself in there.
We're in the main hallway. Fuck, man, that's Harry. What's this? Someone is down. That hat. Harry?
Harry!
Oh, Gillian, is that you? I'm getting old. Just look at me.
What happened?
I saw the chief messing with your turbocycle, and that weird picture in his office.
Metal.
The sync is so off. That's kind of funny.
Metal!
I do not wish to say.
Really? That bad, huh?
Gillian, when I confronted him about what I saw, he showed me what he really was. I was barely able to even scratch him.
That's enough, Harry. I understand. Metal, is there anything we can do for him?
Gillian, I'm sorry.
Harry, you'll be okay. It doesn't look like you're hurting too bad. This will work out perfect. You always were working too hard anyway. Why don't you take a nice long vacation somewhere and rest up?
Yeah, sure. Nice try, Gillian, but it's my body. I know I ain't gonna make it. You were a good kid, Gillian.
Harry!
I don't know how to say this right, but I've always had a special feeling about you. I've always had trouble talking to people since I was little, like my father. What I can remember of him.
Do you remember they look like me?
Blood pressure falling.
There's a reason.
Harry!
There's a reason you feel comfortable talking to me.
You and I were
I'm your
having
dad.
fun
I'm convinced of it.
Taiwan, remember?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You, me, and Jean, the three of us.
But John is...
Metal, quiet!
We're all going to vacation in heaven.
I've lived my life alone. I didn't know my parents or family. Always so stubborn, glued to my research. I never really trusted anybody. That was a mistake.
Oh.
blood
Oh.
pressure continuing to fall.
Harry?
After Jean died,
And
I felt
I love when this thing's so off that he's just like
human
saying
warmth,
Gillian's lines.
companionship.
I know what you mean.
Or vice versa.
Gillian, I just wanted to get along with everybody. I don't need no Nobel Prize. For 50 years, I've been searching, trying to find something I lost. Looks like I'll never find it now.
Gillian, he's about...
Looks like I've been talking too much. It's up to you now, Gillian. I'm finished. You won't forget this, old grouch, will you?
Harry!
Gillian, you've got to believe in yourself. You're the last junker.
The Last Junker.
Harry!
Has a nice ring to it.
Harry!
Pulse 0.
Not really, though.
Or diamond.
I'm the Last Junker.
Cunningham! No! Snatcher! I'll get you for this!
We have no time for grieving. That Snatcher is still hiding somewhere here in headquarters.
Metal, listen to me. If that Snatcher gets me, you've got to take Mika and run. Then you've got to blow up Junker headquarters. Blow it sky high! You understand me?
Yes, sir. I just hope it doesn't come to that. So, where should we start our search?
I see your play, Gillian. You're going to try and blow yourself up because Random Hajil did the same, and he's the coolest character in the game, and so you're just trying to, you know what I mean? Doing a bit of copycatting. Well, I'll do it too, and then I'll be super cool as well. Even cooler than Random. I'll do it in a much cooler way. So an emotionally resonant scene undercut by sufficient levels of goofiness. Poor Harry. Where are we going? Let's go to the Chief's office. Let's just start at the top. Where's that Snatcher? The Snatcher does not seem to be around. But what if we searched? Outside the window. What? In a place like this? Alright, now investigating. What? Oh, sorry. Nothing there. I love the idea that he's just like hiding under a sofa though. Alright, now investigating. Okay. What about under the desk? Nothing there. Motion detector? I don't read any movement. We are the only ones in the area. You know, probably should have just done that first, right? Alright, so not here, although... Oh, okay. Never mind. I was thinking about that secret switch in the secret painting, but all that does is flip it to a different painting anyway. Alright, where's, where are we going next? Engineering. This is engineering. Motion detector. Pick up any motion in engineering metal. We are the only ones registering on my motion detector. The ceiling fan is the only thing moving. What if we searched? What if we looked? I don't see the Snatcher. About the only place one could hide in this room is here, right? Alright, now investigating. No Snatchers here. No Snatchers there. No Snatchers anywhere. Alright, moving on. Detective's room. Ooh, maybe it's hiding in my locker. That's a good place for a Snatcher to hide out, right? Any motion readings in the detective's room? We are the only ones registering on my motion detector. Spooked me. No Snatchers here. Alright. Shooting range? I haven't been there since the very beginning of the game. Good time to practice? How about motion in the shooting range? Reading anything? I don't read any movement. We are the only ones in the area. Don't see the Snatcher. How about in the shadows? There's a good chance it's hiding in here somewhere. Alright, now investigating. No Snatchers here. No Snatchers here. Alright. Computer room. Hey, Noctifrost, what's going on? Is that Metal Gear? That is Metal Gear. Metal Gear is helping me search for Snatchers. Well, Snatcher singular, actually. Our boss turned out to be a Snatcher. We found out too late. And he killed Harry. Same story. No Snatchers. Hiding, maybe hiding under the desk? No. Register any motion here in the computer room, Metal? I don't read any movement. We are the only ones in the area. Only ones in the area, huh? I've checked all the rooms. Where could it be? Let's go through all the rooms one more time. Really? Okay. One more time with a feeling. How about right here? Okay. Encore. Encore of the search. Maybe just do it in reverse? I wonder if the order has to be right or something. Result is the same. I'm just gonna speed through these, I think. Is that actually called a Metal Gear? Yeah, can we get a look at it right now? I guess you haven't been in here for Snatcher, have you? Well, I guess not. Metal Gear will pop up in a cutscene soon, I'm sure. But yeah, it's our little robot compatriot. It does it all, right? It can store like visual data, like it's recording everything. It's got a personality. Follows us around, navigates, makes video phone calls. Someone was telling me, I've never played Metal Gear Solid 4 or 5, but then it looks like it's out of Metal Gear, one of those two games, the Mark II, I think. It's called the Mark II in this game, Metal Gear Mark II. So, connections. Let's go to the shooting range. I feel like he might be here, right? We haven't had anything go down the shooting range in a long time. And what a good place for a shootout. No motion. Let's still search anyway. Might be perfectly still, just perched up on the top, the shooting range, like a kitty cat. Nothing there. Alright. Where are we going next? Detective's room. Alright. Nothing here. Are you in that locker? You're not gonna spook me, I'm ready. Hey, Sethasor. Welcome in. Good to see you. Metal Gear 4 is practically a movie anyway. I've heard that. I'm really excited. I'm about to go through the Metal Gear series. Because I've only played up through 2. So from 3 on, it's going to be totally new for me. I've made it all these years without seeing how that franchise, that, I don't want to call it that, the story ends, right? How's Deus Ex going? No snatchers anywhere. Oh no. Motion detector? Nothing. Alright, maybe it's just hanging out in the chief's office, right? I mean, it's the chief. It appears to be the chief. What's this? There's something on the desk. There is some kind of stain on the desktop. Investigate. There was no stain like this a few moments ago. Yeah, so let's, is that blood? It is. It's dripping from the ceiling. It's up on the ceiling? It's blood. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Snake Eater is a classic, the only one to top Metal Gear Solid 1 for you? Hell yeah. I hear that's a lot of people's favorite. I'm excited. Yeah, I think I'm in the Kojima mood over here. Let's just keep going. I want to play Police Knots now. And just run through all of it, all the way. Let's do it. I didn't play Death Stranding either, but I've been curious about that one. I know you're not there. Yeah, I'm trying to look up. There's a pool of blood on the desktop. Yeah. It appears that blood is dripping from the ceiling. I know this. Yeah. Can I look up at the source of it? No? Okay. We just gotta... What? There we go. Why don't we investigate the ceiling? Yeah, great idea, Metal Gear. Yeah, I knew it. I love that he was just, like, hanging there completely still for... Oh, yeah, don't talk. Shoot. Oh, no, did he get me? No, I got him.
Lighting control system has been destroyed.
So, Dr. Frosch, that's Metal Gear.
Distance to motion readings increasing.
Is he trying to run?
Motion readings have vanished.
You got past me this time, Snatcher.
Headquarters emergency lighting has been activated.
Can we find him again?
We should go after him immediately.
We'll find him. We know he's somewhere inside headquarters.
The Snatcher has been wounded. We should look for traces of
Hide and
blood.
seek round 3, huh? Okay. Let's go. The Snatcher's blood trail continues out the door. Let's just follow that. Yeah. Where's the blood going? It doesn't tell me. How about the hallway? We're in the main hallway. Do I see a blood trail? I don't. Okay. Did you go... I see. So what's the verdict? Any connections? Does that appear... Does that resemble or... Yeah. Does it resemble anything from any games that you've played? Yeah, we got a bloodstain here. Oh wait, no we don't. That's funny. I was pretty sure that I at least winged him. Well, he's just not here then. Okay, I just checked the hallway. I can just go straight to that. Yeah, okay. Let's go computer room. No blood. It does? Hell yeah. I jumped all over the place. Now I don't even know what I checked. Shooting range? Yeah. No blood. Where are we going? Damn, where is it hiding? There's no way for it to get out of headquarters. There are still some rooms we haven't checked. There are? Oh. What did I miss? Front. Let's check the lobby. The lobby? You never know. But the main door was sealed off when we came in. We've checked and double-checked everywhere else. Let's go take a look.
The main door has been opened. Did Mika open it?
Oh shit.
Wait, Mika's not in the pod. What happened?
The lighting has been disconnected.
The sound of the lighting going off.
Seed. Cunningham, is that you?
Uh-oh.
I
Oh,
read motion.
no.
He is definitely in here.
Metal Gear, turn on your light. You have a light.
Show yourself. I'm right here. I don't need to run or hide from you. Mika!
No, Gillian, don't move. It's a trap.
A hostage? You cowardly scum! Mika, why did you open the entrance?
I don't know. I was really scared. I mean, the
What?
emergency light's coming on so suddenly.
Mika.
Go ahead and
I was thinking you
shoot.
might have a better reason
But you'd better be
than
a
that.
pretty good shot, or this kid goes home in a bag.
Shoot, Gillian. Kill this thing. Don't worry about me.
Mika,
What are you going to do?
I have you now, Junker.
Uh-oh. What are we doing here? There he is. Okay. No, no. Nice try. What? Oh, because I can't... Oh, I thought I was going to get her arm there. Got it.
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated.
Mika, are you all right?
Say we snatched the
Yes.
life out of him.
Yes, I think so. Thank you.
Harry, I got him. Random? Sorry it took so long, but this ought to make us even.
I don't think Random's dead.
Junker? You may have stopped me, but it's not over yet.
Gillian, this is just residual energy feedback. Its power levels are dropping rapidly.
You've told me before that something was dead and then it immediately sprung back to life, Metal.
Maintenance facility. We have comrades operating throughout the city. More than you can imagine. Now our plans will move into phase 2. For that we will enlist the help of Professor Lorraine.
Who?
Your existence is meaningless as long as you don't get your memory back.
The memory of me being Harry's father, right? Yes? Yes? Please confirm.
My memory? Comrades? Professor Lorraine?
Harry. Why? Please tell me. Why do so many good people have to die?
I'm from Moscow.
Mika.
This is all wrong.
And Jamie was in the Moscow Olympics.
Don't worry. I won't let anybody else die. I've made
We're
a
Reds.
promise to Harry and Random.
Metal Gear Mark II is the model of Metal Gear Solid
City's
4.
still
Okay.
full of Snatchers. This fight is just beginning.
It's just beginning, huh? I don't know. Gillian, I don't know. Everybody's dead. Except us.
Gillian, I have an
I
urgent
feel like it's
video
coming to
call
a
from
conclusion.
Jamie. I'll connect you.
Oh god.
Gillian. I've got my memory back. I remember everything.
Your memory.
When it rains, it
So
pours.
what about us, Jamie?
Okay.
Who are we?
Gillian, it's terrible. What we've done.
Jamie.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I can't tell you something like this over the video phone. I would have been better off never remembering.
Oh, shit.
Jamie, calm down. I'll head out right now. Where are you? Is it snowing?
I'm sorry, Gillian. I can't tell you. They've taken our boy hostage.
Our boy? Who?
Professor Modner is here too.
Jamie, what are you talking about?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, shit.
Snatcher.
Gillian!
She's about to get snatched.
We have Professor Lorraine. We only require her cooperation for a short period here at the Kremlin. So for now, I suggest you avoid doing anything foolish.
Are we going to the Kremlin?
Professor Seed.
Okay. Road trip. It can't be a road trip. Air trip. We're in Neo Kobe. Oh shit! What an ending! Wow, that was a lot. Okay, would you like to? Absolutely. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a movie, but it's not horrible. It has some amazing fights. It's a flawed game, but it has some cool moments. I'm excited. Let's do, I think 2 I hadn't saved on in a while. 2 and 3. Save complete. All right. Continuing with the investigation. Yeah, we have a lot to investigate now. My God. All right. What have I done? What dark past do I have? It's better if... Jamie said it would be better.
This year's Kyoto Summit just 3
She hadn't
hours
remembered.
away. The delegates from the participating countries are beginning to arrive at the conference center. A major poll of domestic and international opinion carried out just last week shows that the vast majority of respondents favor a complete quarantine of Neo Kobe as a means to combat the risk of the Snatcher menace.
Wait, I was listening to that. So are we quarantining?
Now that the chief's death has been confirmed, it won't be long before they strip us of our junker authorization.
They will be deciding how to handle Neo Kobe at the summit in just 3 hours.
There are rumors that they're going to use nukes on the city to make sure the Snatchers are wiped out.
That's ridiculous. Come on, this is the 21st century.
That may not be as improbable as it seems. The world's leaders are extremely concerned about the Snatcher problem.
The chief was going to calm this hysteria in his speech at the summit, but that'll never happen now.
3 months ago, government pressure on junker operations increased dramatically. Gillian's transfer here was really our last chance.
Our own chief was snatched. It's not too surprising they don't want to trust us anymore.
I've heard that the Army and FBI are going to take over operations now.
That's correct. That too will be officially decided in 3 hours' time.
3 hours, eh? Is there any way we can find their hideout in that time?
If we don't, we and everybody else in this city are finished.
As far as they're concerned, we're just like a cancerous tumor that has to be cut out.
We have to hit the Snatchers' headquarters before then.
Gillian, can you do it?
If we only knew where it was, I should be able to manage something.
Hitting their outposts like Queen's Hospital won't do any good. We have to find their main nerve center.
What about the memory of that Snatcher who was impersonating the chief?
Just like the others, it was completely blanked. It's a form of self-destruct mechanism that they use.
Wait a minute. Mental. What about tracing that video phone call from Jamie?
It was no good. The call didn't last long enough. Still, it definitely did come from within the city.
Damn. Where are they hiding?
Gillian, can't you remember anything at all? Didn't Jamie say something that implied you were somehow connected to the Snatchers?
Nothing. I can't remember a damn thing. Metal, I want you to tell me everything you know about me. Why was I sent to Junker headquarters? Where did I come from?
Gillian...
Metal, the chief's dead. Tell me everything you know about me.
Well, you see...
Metal!
All right. With the chief gone, you are the highest-ranking officer here.
I'm the last junker.
Of course.
Where were we rescued from?
You've been holding out on me.
3 years ago, you and Jamie were taken into protective custody in the Siberian Neutral Zone by the 17th Siberian Investigative Force. More precisely, you were discovered in cryogenic sleep pods.
I knew it.
Underground bunker near Moscow.
And I'm Harry's dad.
Cryogenic sleep pods? You mean they were frozen?
This is a photograph of the bunker. There is no record of when you were placed there. In addition, the third pod was empty at the time you were discovered.
There were 3 pods?
You were revived and taken into custody by the army. Apparently, as a result of the extended sleep, both of you suffered from complete amnesia. However, another theory suggests your memories may have been intentionally erased. This is the only piece of evidence found at the site.
Is Harry.
It's Harry's picture from when he was a kid.
That's correct. Harry is Gillian and Jamie's son. It's been confirmed by DNA tests.
I just held my dead son in my arms.
Harry was my son?
Using the information gained from the photo, it was established that you are Gillian Seed and your wife, Jamie Lorraine. Both of you are American citizens, born in the late 1960s.
The 1960s?
In addition, both of you vanished without a trace in 1989. There is no other information available about you after that.
Russian spies?
1989.
We defected?
Yes.
And they got frozen?
You come from a world that's been gone for 50 years.
But what does that have to do with the Snatchers?
When the 17th Special Investigative Force was bringing the two of you out, there was an accident. Though the two of you were all right, most of the 17th was killed. One of them was a Snatcher. Of course, before their departure, they all underwent thorough examinations. So, if one of them was snatched...
It had to be somewhere in Siberia, right?
That's correct. And in order to attempt to determine the origin of the Snatcher, as well as your true identities, you were assigned to Junker headquarters. The hope was that exposure to the Snatchers would help you regain your memories.
What if you just told me? You knew it all. You could have just told me.
Everyone who was in Moscow at the time was killed in the catastrophe.
Jeez.
So Gillian and Jamie are the only living witnesses?
Harry was my son.
The most convoluted...
No, it was highly classified information. He was never told.
I was never able to do anything for him.
This is pretty fucked, Metal. It's
Wait a
pretty
minute,
fucked.
Gillian. Didn't Jamie say something about taking a boy hostage?
You let my son die without
That's right.
ever
They
knowing the
must know
truth.
about Harry and are using him to threaten her.
We have to find their headquarters quickly.
We've only got 3 hours.
Gillian, let's think this all through again. We may get some kind of a hint out of it.
You're right. There may be some clue in the way they're operating.
All right, let's go over what we know about them.
First of all, what's the Snatcher's weak point? Do I know this? Gunshot to the head? Oh, wait, no. Wait, yeah, I do know this, right? It's the... Well, no, wait. Do I know this? What kind of rays is it? I mean, the sun's rays kills their skin. But that's just the skin? This is the Snatcher's weak point? No. You sure? Think very carefully. Or is it ultraviolet rays? What did we learn in the facility, in the basement? I think I'm going with the sun? I know that degrades their skin. No, it's not. Okay. Gillian don't mess around. Okay, well. Maybe it's ultraviolet rays? That's correct. Their weak point is the defective artificial skin. Long-term exposure to ultraviolet rays causes mutations in the melanocytes in the stratum of their skin, which become cancerous. Well, yeah, but that also happens because of the sunlight, right? Sun's rays was kind of correct as well, was it not? Specifically, long ultraviolet rays in the 250 to 350 nanometer range is responsible for causing the cancer. That's right, and that's the reason that they are so limited as to when they can be out in the sunlight because of the sun's rays. They only come out at night in the middle of the winter and wear sunscreen even then because of the sun's rays. That's the method that Jean used to figure out what the Snatchers were up to. How ironic. It turns out that the destruction of the ozone layer actually had a benefit for humans. That's right. Now, what method were they using to move and be able to avoid ultraviolet rays and sunlight at the same time? The underpass? This is the method of movement that the Snatchers were using? That's right. They were using the abandoned tunnels of the old tube liner system to get from place to place. That's how they were able to move around without being noticed. Nielsen's apartment, the old factory, Queen's Hospital, all of their hideouts were connected by the tube liner. So maybe there's a tunnel under their main base as well? There's a good chance of that. Next, what phenomenon was always observed at any location where Snatchers appeared, including the underground tunnels? Hiccups. I kind of want to choose the wrong answers. I should have. This is the phenomenon you're talking about? That's right. And what was the cause of the sneezing? I love the quiz on the game you just played. Did you pay attention? That's the cause of the sneezing. You're correct. The sneezing was caused by the presence of the allergen Snow 9. Snow 9 is an artificial form of pollen developed by the military, and its presence is limited to certain regions. They were using it to interfere with radio transmissions and keep people away. They probably were producing it intentionally themselves. The only regions of the city where Snow 9 is still present are areas around the Ina River. It has been cleared out of other areas because of the danger it presents. So that means that their base must be somewhere near the Ina River, right? That is a fair conclusion. They are probably somewhere near the Ina River, protected by Snow 9. Accessible to the tube liner and near the Ina River. And we must not forget that these photographs that we found the Snatchers with, all of them are related to the Soviet Union before the catastrophe. The map on the wall of Nielsen's apartment, the picture of the temple in the director's office at Queen's Hospital, the photo of Red Square hidden in the chief's office. Why do the Snatchers keep pictures and memorabilia like this? Maybe they're homesick? Maybe that's where they came from. Homesick? Get serious, Mika. They're robots, you know. You don't have to be an asshole about it. Let's analyze this a little closer. What city is related to all three of these pictures? The city of Russia. This is the city that they have in common. That's correct. It's Moscow. Moscow must be where they come from. That must be the basis of their programming. You might be right. Just as people have a hometown that is dear to them, their creators may have put a hometown into their programming. They use very advanced artificial intelligence systems, so they may have needed something like that to maintain their emotional balance. Yeah, they were born out of nothing, but they needed to give them some kind of image as an emotional base. That is literally what Mika just suggested, and now you're confirming it. See, I told you shouldn't have been an asshole about that. So Moscow is their creator and their home. And the place that they found Jamie and I.
In other words, this homing instinct thing of theirs has led them to set up their headquarters in some place that reminds them of home, or their creator.
What part of this city is like Moscow?
Moscow's really cold, right? They get a lot of snow, don't they?
Snow?
No snow has been recorded in Neo-Kobe in several years.
Well, then that's not it.
Wait, what about that pollen? That crystal bioengineered stuff, Snow 9.
The pollen called snow?
Wasn't it snowing on Jamie's video phone call?
That's right. Their hideout has to be somewhere close to the Ina River.
The Ina River flows
Ina?
for miles around here, Gillian. We could
But it's in
never
Kobe.
search it all in time.
I-N-A.
Gillian, let's look at a map of the areas
Should be
investigated
Ina.
so far.
Who's wrong? Voice
This is an
actors?
enlarged view of the southwest
Or localization team
portion
who
around
wrote it out in
Kobe.
English?
This blue area is that in which Snow 9 is present.
Actually, let's find out.
Now
Is there an
I'll
Ina River in
superimpose a
Kobe?
chart of the abandoned tube liner tunnels. From this, we can establish those areas with Snow 9, which are accessible by subway tunnel.
Damn. Nice
I don't
try,
know.
but it's still too large. We could never cover it in 3 hours.
Don't give up so fast, Gillian. What about that image of home thing we were talking about? Maybe there's some kind of geographic similarity. Maybe the
I'll
same
investigate
view
later.
can be seen or something.
I'll display a map of Moscow alongside.
What's this?
Look, the rivers are exactly the same shape.
This is the Moscow River over here.
It looks like we're on the right track, Metal. Show us the location that Jamie and I were picked up from.
All right, right here.
Metal, before the catastrophe, what was at this location?
The headquarters for the entire Soviet Union, the Kremlin.
The Kremlin? That Snatcher said something about taking Jamie to their Kremlin.
Metal, what spot in Neo Kobe would match up with the location of Moscow's Kremlin?
Calculating. This is the spot. It's presently occupied by an old church. It's rather large, but reports indicate it's been abandoned for nearly 20 years.
And it's right in the middle of the Snow 9 and subway area.
That's it! That's their headquarters, their new Kremlin.
Gillian, let's go!
So the Snatchers just searched the world for a place with the exact same river shape? Exact same
I
bend?
want to go with you.
Sorry, Mika.
Hey, I'm a junker too, you know.
I know, and you're a great one at that.
So take me with you then.
You head to the summit to warn
It's
the
almost like
delegates. They
perfectly
haven't given up yet.
opposite
The
of who's
summit's
supposed to be
in
speaking.
Kyoto. I'm not going to be the only one to run.
You've got to convince them not to use nukes on Neo Kobe.
We found their hideout. There's no need now to sink the whole island.
Yes, but...
It's a tough job. Can you do it?
Okay, Gillian. I'll do what I can.
Thanks. Thank you, Mika.
Don't say it, okay?
Let's go, Gillian.
Gillian?
Yes? What's wrong?
How about dinner sometime?
Dinner?
Now?
Yeah, you know, dinner.
I just reconnected with my ex-wife.
Not interested. I thought it would be nice, you know, to kick back, relax. It's Christmas after all.
Christmas, huh? I'll be back by then.
Gillian, we have to hurry.
That's a promise, right? I heard you.
Yeah, okay. But I gotta go to church first.
I'll see you soon then.
Okay, Metal, let's go.
Gillian's seed is back on the prowl. So now we went from 0, just striking out through the entire game. And now we've got 2 lovely ladies just asking us back out. When it rains, it pours indeed. And he doesn't deserve either one of them because he's a fucking doofus. Let's do a save post heading into the bottom of the 9th. Oh, yeah, so maybe this is this like a point of no return? I feel like this is maybe the end. All right, let's get over to headquarters. Hey, Mr. Red-Eye, Ohio. We have to refer to the Goombas as Goombas. The Snatchers as Goombas from now on, huh? I love that. All right. Let's go. Let's get them Goombas. How did White Glint go? Let's go church.
I've input the map data on the Kremlin's locations. Lift off.
Wait, when did we get our turbo cycle back? Didn't it get all fucked up? Is this somebody else's turbo cycle?
Flight configuration, now gaining altitude.
Jamie, please be safe.
Gillian, please keep in mind that we're working with a strict time limit.
A 50-year debt in 3 hours. Snow!
Snow 9, to be specific. We
All right,
entered
Metal.
the Snow 9 region. Please put on your breathing filter. Direct inhalation is dangerous.
All right.
Radio transmissions will also be impossible from this point on. Understood?
Just need to make that head and weapons. Frame looks really good with the arms and legs on. Heck yeah. I'll have to check your bot. Oh, you don't publish it, right? Because of the music?
Conversion to
So I had to drop off
configuration
before you
complete.
finished.
Gillian, we've arrived.
All right. Let's go. We've arrived at the church. Wow. Now I know why they call it their Kremlin. How are we not aware of this building before? Let's look. It's a very old church. It bears quite a resemblance to St. Basil's Cathedral. No doubt they thought the same thing. It appears to be snow, but it's actually Snow 9. Try to avoid inhaling any of it directly. It's surrounded by a large grove of tall cedar trees. This is likely to keep... this is likely to keep just about anybody away. Given the season, a few Christmas lights would really liven up the scene. Sometimes you're like the most no-nonsense, like get straight to business. And sometimes you just want to like think about how the environment could be spruced up a little bit, right? I guess not spruce, cedared up. The building is about 50 years old, but appears very well maintained. I don't think we did any copyright music. Should be on last stream. You can skip right to the end. Okay, nice. I'll do that, because I want to see it. So where's the entrance? On the front side of the building. We're looking directly at it. It's where an entrance usually exists. Right there. Stuck in the middle. This is definitely Snow 9. A sensor scan reveals that a tube line or tunnel passes directly underneath this area. Well, that's no surprise. Looks like we've got the right place. Oh, wait. The surroundings conceal the church from all but aerial surveillance. I meant to do this one. I'm not reading anything at all. Let's listen. The only sound is that of the wind.
All right, now opening the door.
What's wrong? Won't open?
I've scanned it, and it's not locked. It is probably rusted into place.
Not surprising. After all, our friends always go in and out through the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Let's push it together.
You mean our Goomba friends?
1, 2, 3.
That got it.
What's this? It would appear to be some kind of chapel for the Goombas. Are you telling me those things pray? To whom? No doubt to their creator. That portrait on the wall is probably a representation of him. Is that Modnar? This person is no doubt the one the Goombas worship as their creator. This guy, isn't that random? I knew it! Modnar, that's a fake-ass name if I ever heard one. It was just random backwards. One moment, I'll compare the picture with my data on random. Maybe he wasn't so cool. No, he's still pretty cool. While the facial bone structure of the individual in the portrait is nearly identical to that of random, a positive identification is impossible, as the picture is not a photograph. That just looks too much like him to be a coincidence. Evil twin situation? These are the chairs for worshippers in the chapel, no doubt. Everything is nice and orderly. It's as if the pre-collapsed Soviet Union has been recreated here. Something is written on the painting. The creator, Modnar. So this is Professor Modnar. The one the Goomba was talking about. Oh no, that's Gillian. The one the Goomba was talking about, eh? It appears to be a portrait of that person. There are a number of scratches on the surface. They are almost certainly caused by the Goombas. It's all very organized, almost inhumanly so. There's another room farther back. Oh, wait. I'm not reading anything at all. So have they already left for the summit? Let's give it a listen. Just us and the wind, that's all I can hear. Now moving into the back room. Goombas! Look at them all. I'm not picking up any energy readings. They are all deactivated in some kind of suspension mode. So this is their warehouse, eh? There must be a few hundred of them here. They continue all the way back. Still, this doesn't look like a factory to me. Let's look at these Goombas. These are endostructures which have yet to have the artificial skin installed, the bone sizing devices and skull slits are all still set to the smallest sizes. So their victims haven't been chosen yet. They're all just waiting their turn. There seem to be a number of containers stacked up in the back of the room. Let's look at that Goomba. None of the Goombas appear damaged. All they need is their energy packs. The gender units have yet to be installed, however. I do not see any tools or equipment for maintaining anything in the area. This room would appear to be just a storage area. There is some kind of a label here. 23rd Siberian Investigative Force. Siberian Investigative Force! It would appear that these Goombas were brought to Neo Kobe from the Siberian Neutral Zone. It appears that the investigative forces have been responsible for shipping the Snatchers. Oh, I mean Goombas. In other words, the investigative forces have been Goomba'd, just like when they found us. I see, so the Siberian investigative forces bring the Goombas out of Siberia and into storage here. I think you're right, Metal. And then the Goombas just wait here in storage to be reactivated and adjusted after their victims are selected. A rather efficient system. I wonder where the actual Goombaing takes place. The back part of this room may hold the answer to that question. Let's give it a listen. The whole area is exceptionally quiet. Are you ready, Gillian? Now heading for the room farther back. You asked me if I'm ready, and then we just move ahead. Now that you mention it, I kind of maybe should have saved. But we're forging ahead. Oh shit. Goombas. The Goombas culturing room. The mechanism is operating. We still have time. Let's do a save. On slot 4. I wonder if Kojimbo was inspired by both Blade Runner and Terminator. Definitely. It verges on copyright infringement at times, to be honest. Mika looks a lot like Rachel from Blade Runner. Random is Rutger Hauer, his character in Blade Runner. It's certain perspectives. It's like, yeah, you just you did a pixel art of Rutger Hauer. It's yeah. Kojima loves his movies. And then yeah, the Snatchers deskinned. I mean the Goombas deskinned look just like right, Terminators. Or I guess not Terminators, but like the robots of the Terminator future. Whatever you call them. Just robots? Did they have a special name? Gillian, there are Goombas with their artificial skin already installed here. How about the Goomba process?
This is where they fuse the artificial skin onto the Snatcher's endostructure. First, they adjust the size of the still skinless Snatcher to the size of the individual who is to be snatched. The Snatcher's overall shape and size can be adjusted by expansion or contraction of sizing rods.
But only to 180 centimeters, right? For whatever reason.
Then, the face is modified to match the intended victim.
Just like me when I make a D&D campaign. Steal from the movies you like.
Just like Gibson said, that means there are limits to the size of the people that they can snatch.
I mean, if you're gonna steal from the best, right?
The limits of the mechanism mean that they can't snatch children, the elderly, or people who are very tall or heavy. And this is where the artificial muscles attached.
Is it organic?
No. It appears to be coated with a type of plastic gel capable of mechanical response.
Not organic.
It creates mechanical energy through chemical reactions.
I bet it's not even locally sourced.
Artificial skin is attached. In order to prevent the synthetic cells, developed using biotechnological protein design techniques, from rejecting the inorganic material below, they attach it gradually over a number of days.
And this is the stuff that gets cancer if they stay out in the sun too long.
Finally, they attach body and scalp hair. The process involves transplant of synthetic hair follicles as well, so the hair will grow back if it's lost.
What about scars or birthmarks?
It would appear that they make those adjustments at this point in the process, as they would for wrinkles to simulate age.
A computer terminal is installed on each preservation cylinder. Did I investigate all these? Not yet, right? These cylinders are used to culture the Goomba's artificial skin. Endostructures are submerged within them. It appears that weak ultraviolet rays are being projected from above. This is really advanced, way beyond anything we saw at Queen's Hospital. The whole area is protected as a clean room. There's a door at the far end of the room. Oh, whoops. The power's on. Look at this, Gillian. The data of people to be Goomba'd is all neatly processed. It's locked, but I should be able to open it from this side.
So this is where the whole thing begins. The endostructures arrive here from the Kremlin. Then they convert them into copies of their victims. And finally, they head out into the city using the old subway system.
With artificial skin maintenance being handled at Queen's Hospital.
But who's behind all this?
Gillian, look at this. There are some finished Snatchers over here.
Some finished Goombas?
Get a load of this. The U.S. President, the Prime Ministers of Japan, and the U.K.
Oh, shit. Oh, they're going to do it at the summit. They're going to get everybody.
Gillian, you're in here too.
Figures.
Oh, my
They
God.
were looking to snatch every VIP at the summit.
And the
Think
last junker
pretty highly of yourself, Gillian.
It definitely looks like they plan on moving out beyond.
They're snatching VIPs, like
They
me.
would snatch every major world leader. They'd practically be able to control the planet. Still, that's odd. With their fluid
Dang,
skin,
plot
pulling
twist.
something off like
Hey,
that
Object
would
Power, what's going
really
on?
be
Oh, Freda,
difficult.
good morning.
Chin said they had found the key to developing a perfect artificial skin. Maybe they've already produced it.
No idea. But the number of snatchers here makes it clear that they're up to something new.
Gillian, this is definitely their nest. We should destroy everything.
Not yet. Not until we found Jamie. Metal, how much time do we have left?
The summit should have begun by now. We don't have much time. And once our legal privileges are suspended, I won't be able to help. In fact, I'll be forced to restrain you.
I know. If the military wants to avoid nukes and goes for a surgical strike on this facility, what would they likely use?
Probably a phased particle beam from one of the attack satellites.
A phased particle beam, huh? That'll wipe this complex right off the map.
Everything, including the soil, will simply evaporate. The attack will leave just a large crater.
Metal, can you convince them to give me another hour? Even 30 minutes will help.
We got some ads coming.
I'll try my best.
2.5 minutes.
And I'll try to find and rescue Jamie in that time.
I can't transmit here due to interference from the Snow 9. I'll have to leave the area and then send the message.
All right, do it, Metal.
Gillian, don't forget, 30 minutes.
You're not
You
getting
must get out
notifications when I'm
before
streaming?
I
Huh.
understand.
Gillian, I'm sorry I couldn't help you better.
Don't
I think I'm
worry
sending him
about it.
out.
I'll be able to move faster
Oh, you
by
just fixed it?
myself anyway. 30 minutes should be plenty. Go, Metal.
Yes, sir. Don't forget, 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
$30. Oh, this is gonna be tight. That room's the only place left to check. Let's take a look.
We're all on our own. The last junker goes in all by himself. It's okay, because he's a VIP. Oh, these little fuckers. Oh, come on. Whoa, what? Well, alright. That was just a practice round. That was practice. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh god. Here we go. Oh. It was going well for a second. I need my light gun. Alright. We got some ads. Oh. But can I can do it. So I'm gonna let those roll. And then I'll be back in a minute, and I'll get them. So, be right back. See y'all then. All right, thanks everybody for hanging around. Ads are still rolling, but I'm itching to get back in here, and it's fine. Maybe some of you won't have to see the failures that are on the way, because there will be more. There will be more. Oh. Ooh. Shit. You're blowing it. Oh no. There's too many. Oh shit. Alright. This is made for a light gun. Oh no. Great start. Shit. This isn't the one. What if it were? Jesus Christ. Alright. Okay. Are you kidding? Oh, shit. This is hard. This is hard. Alright. Because, like, you actually have to take it sort of slowly because it doesn't register. Like, if I go too fast, it doesn't register the fire. And it's also always pulling you back to the middle. I don't know. Excuses, excuses. Like that. Or that. I'm firing. Or that. Jeez. See? It's like it requires you to go quickly to get them all, but then if you go too quickly, it just doesn't get your button press. This sucks. Okay. Shit. Alright, I made it pretty far, though. I got to, like, I think that might have been, like, well, I want to say it was maybe the final wave. It felt like it was, like, getting near the end there on one of my runs. Alright. Alright. Shit. Oh, you're kidding. See, like one, I'll just throw the rest off. Damn it. Oh, man. I hate these things. They're the worst. It's kind of a weird design choice. So, like, the Snatchers are pretty easy to deal with. They're like the primary, like, antagonists in the game. But the true battles are against the little insectoid fuckers. You're kidding. Okay. You're kidding. There's too many of them. Oh shit. This is really frustrating because I'm telling you. I mean, I take the blame, but also, like, some of those, no. It's just not getting the input. Okay. Oh, man. And it's such an exciting moment, too. And I'm just stuck here with the fucking bugs. Oh no! Oh god. Alright, this is already lost cause. Cause I see... Alright, just take me out. It's not happening. It doesn't let you fire fast enough, like as fast as what's required, right? I was close. I felt like I was close. Oh, man. It's so frustrating. Maybe it's an emulator thing. Oh, man. I gotta get the right touch, I guess. Just the timing. Like, you have to, like, hold it for a second for it to fire. The game wants you to, like, already be moving on to the next one, because there's so many. That one keeps getting me. How? Why? I don't know. This many is just, yeah. I can't figure out why it's not registering some of these shots. Like that one. Or that one. This is also really hard on the left thumb. Okay. I just gotta believe I'm the last junker. I'm the last junker and I'm getting junked. This is gonna be an interesting part to replay on like original hardware and see. Is it designed this way, or does it actually function well on the real deal? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whew.
All
I
right.
wasn't ready for that. They almost
I
got
wasn't.
me. All right, let's open the next door.
What a battle. Another door? Fuck me. Are there more? Please tell me. Please tell me we're done.
Doesn't look like there's anything here.
Good.
Whoa!
Oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. If they make me redo the bugs, I'm gonna lose it. Hopefully they have a checkpoint here. Hopefully we don't even need it. Oh shit. Please. Please, God, tell me we're starting from that portion. Oh God, no. You're kidding. Oh my God, this sucks. Fuck me. I just did this. Oh, shit. I'm doing it. Fuck this. We're doing an emulator save. I can't be bothered to do that shit again. Okay. We're changing. We're saving. We're saving right here. Yeah.
Ready for that. They almost got me.
They almost got me. They did get me. They got me like 30 fucking times.
Next door.
All right. Alright. Now for the Goombas.
Doesn't look like there's anything here. Ah!
Oh. What? Uh-oh. No way. No way.
Ready for that. They almost got me. All right, let's open the next door. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Ah!
It doesn't even let you pull your gun out in time for that one, right? I was trying to get on it. Uh-oh. Jeez, indeed.
These guys are tough. Of course, I didn't exactly expect them to welcome me with open arms. Okay, let's try this next door.
I'm doing it. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no.
Jamie!
Oh, shit.
Jamie! Oh, no. What have I done?
Yeah. Just curious. Did they start you back at the... Do you not even get a... Oh, you gotta go all the way... Whoa, if you shoot Jamie, you gotta go back to, like, your last save? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. That's, like, prior to all the cutscenes and everything. Don't even pull it out. Yeah. It's like, I could see that, but then I was thinking maybe it's a Snatcher and... Yeah.
Jamie, are you all right?
Gillian, you came for me.
Are you hurt?
No, they won't lay a finger on me. Not until the new artificial skin is completed anyway.
Artificial skin research? You?
Gillian, I've got my memory back. All of it.
What happened? Tell me, Jamie.
They said they'd kill him. They said they'd kill Harry. They forced me. I had to help them with the skin development. They said I had to help them because the professor was ill. Wasn't getting any better. Gillian, the engineer Harry, he's our son. He's been living on his own now for 50 years.
Jamie, I'm afraid that Harry's...
There was nothing I could do. They forced me. But I can't do it anymore.
Jamie!
The professor, he just died. He was over 100.
The professor? What? This old man?
Don't you remember? It's Professor Modner. Professor Petrovich Modner.
What? This old man is Modner?
He's been confined here for 3 years now, just to develop the Snatcher's artificial skin. Terrible. Doing that to your own father.
Whose father? Jamie, I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
You really can't remember, can you?
Jamie, tell me. Tell me who I am. What were we doing at the Kremlin?
Are you sure you really want me to, Gillian? It's all so awful, but if you must know, I'll tell you. Try to remain calm, okay?
I'm calm.
56 years ago, you and I were involved in a top-secret Soviet project. It was still during the time of the Cold War. The gulf between East and West was as wide as ever. Everybody was worried about nukes. At that point, the world's armies were at their largest ever. Leaders still believed that a strong military meant a strong nation. There were rumors that there would be an agreement to end the production of nuclear weapons. On the other hand, the major powers like the US began to get involved in a space weapons race. But not the Soviets. The conservative despots in the Kremlin had another, completely different idea for gaining military superiority. A horrible plan, something no one else would think of. At that time, the countries of the communist bloc were facing an economic crisis. Popular movements pushing for democracy were springing up all over. Communism itself was facing extinction. Facing pressure from the reformers, the Kremlin began to panic. And that's when that horrible, childish plan was launched.
And that was the Snatcher project. Replace your enemy's leaders with puppets of your own. Then you control their governments, their economies, take over a country from the inside out.
That's right, Gillian. And to develop these robots, they assembled some of the most brilliant scientific minds from around the world. Some of them were even brought in against their will. At the crux of that development effort was a group called the Frankenstein Project Team. You and I were members of that team, Gillian. It was a 4-person team led by the late Professor Modner here. The robotics expert was Professor Modner himself. His son, Elijah Modner, handled genetics and microbiology. For nanobiology and picobiology, myself. And for behavioral science and psychology, you, Gillian. Early development was carried out at a lab in Novosibirsk, but was later moved to a secret facility under the Kremlin. At the time, the Glasnost and Perestroika movements were gaining momentum, and they rightly feared for the existence of the program if it should become known. But some of the reformers did learn of the project, and they conspired with the US to block it. Gillian, you were a CIA special agent sent by the United States to infiltrate and sabotage the project.
I was CIA?
Yes, and the government knows that. That's why you were assigned to the Junker team.
What? Who am I?
Work on the project continued to go smoothly. But then, on June 6th, 1996, there was that accident. A mysterious explosion at the Chernobyl facility spread a bacterial weapon that was under development there into the atmosphere, destroying the country and the project. Gillian, was it you? Did you set off that explosion?
What? You can't be serious. You think I caused the catastrophe?
How would you
Somehow,
know?
During the confusion, Professor Modner and our son
You don't know what kind of
Harry
guy you were.
managed to get picked up by American agents. But we couldn't get out in time. You and I and Elijah. In a shelter below the Kremlin, we entered a cryogenic sleep. Our plan was to sleep there until the toxic effects of the bacteria were safely passed.
And then 48 years later, 3 years ago, we were discovered by the 17th Special Investigative Force.
Yes, but when they found us, Elijah's pod was already empty.
Elijah Modner? That guy whose picture was in the church? The one that looks like Random?
That's right, Elijah is alive! Elijah is here and working on the Snatchers.
Why don't you let me finish your little story?
Who's there?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Jamie? Ah, yes. And Gillian. It's me, Jamie.
Elijah? Is that really you?
Random? No. Not quite.
So you remember me, do you? I am Elijah Modnar, the only son of Professor Petrovich Modnar. I'm afraid I've grown somewhat old and feeble since we last met, however.
Elijah, why are you doing this? Your father, Professor Modner, he passed away a few minutes ago.
What? My father is dead?
Elijah, what happened to you? The Elijah I knew could never do anything like this.
I've changed, Jamie. These 40 years have changed me.
I can't believe it. What happened to you?
What happened to me? Jamie, do I actually have to explain it to you? Jamie, it's you. Your beauty is the cause of all that has come to pass here. 57 years ago, I was obsessed. With my research, yes. And with you, Jamie. At the time, I was still young, having just graduated with my genetic engineering degree. My father's connections got me on the team, and there, I met you. You were working as my father's assistant. Your beauty, your smile, I was stricken. I saw something in you that I never felt with women of my own country. You warmed my cold, young heart, Jamie. You opened me up, and I couldn't stop my feelings.
Elijah.
Oh, I was so happy. The political situation was crumbling around us, but every day was a joy. I gained my father's trust, and with you there watching over me, I was able to work as hard as I ever have on the project. However, my happiness did not last for long.
Hey, Magic Joe. What's going on?
Gillian, it was you.
Welcome.
You
Just in
showed
time for the
that
revelations.
war was ruined. You arrived and joined our project team. Far from home, Jamie found comfort in a man from the same land. Your relationship grew quickly, and all I could do was stand by and watch. Jamie and Gillian fell in love, were joined, and even had a child.
Harry.
Love that scowl at the front
Even
there.
then, my feelings for you only grew stronger.
Oh,
Very
man, they got
early, my father
married.
tried to have me removed from the project, but I persisted. Jamie, I always wanted to be near you. And then, the democratic movements that had consumed the rest of the Eastern Bloc spread to our country as well. The Cold War was over. The hardliners who had pushed for its development were stripped of power and the project was cancelled. The reformers, trying to cover up the existence of such a crazed project, ordered that all materials related to it be destroyed and that we stand trial for our actions. Jamie and Gillian were to be returned to their homeland. That's about the time that I learned that you, Gillian, that you were a CIA agent, and that you were trying to pass documents on our research to your military. The country had sold us out. I'm no politician. I couldn't care less about what happened to the country. All I cared about was my research and Jamie. And I was to lose all of that, everything. For someone so young, you cannot understand how great of a shock that was.
Elijah.
That is when I decided, I swore I would see that secret crazed project through to the end. At the time, the bioroids were 80% finished. The main part, their endostructure, was essentially completed. But we still were having trouble with the artificial skin, the area that Jamie and I were assigned to. We called it artificial skin, but there was of course no need to duplicate T lymphocytes, Langerhans cells, or endocrine cells. All we needed was keratinized cells and melanocytes to provide the pigment. With the artificial protein development techniques that we had in those days, full-scale synthetic cell development was very difficult. Research like this took months, years. The original project called for us to simultaneously snatch an entire country. In other words, a whole nation, or an entire city, had to be snatched over the course of one night. For that reason, a powerful biological agent, which could quickly and effectively kill the population of the country, was being simultaneously developed.
Lucifer Alpha.
That's right. A type RAO11 virus which another team was developing. For someone like myself, who was closely involved in the project, blowing up the lab was quite a simple task.
My God, Elijah, do you know what you're saying?
And there goes Grandma
That
again.
explosion killed half the world's
Prophetic doom
population.
stories.
I moved all the materials and records
In my day,
essential to
Lucifer
the
Alpha only
Bioroid
cost a
project
nickel.
into the shelter and
And they
executed
had
my
bumblebees
plan
on them.
June 6th.
Give me 5 bees for a quarter, we'd say.
Setting off the lab, I brought the two of you with me to the underground shelter, and we entered a cryogenic sleep. But not before I programmed an atmospheric research satellite to transmit a wake signal when the danger from Lucifer Alpha had passed.
And 10 years later, Lucifer Alpha naturally mutated into a non-toxic form.
But the automatic revival system failed to work.
Oh no, it worked. Just as planned. It revived me 10 years later. A little sooner than the two of you, of course.
But even though you sealed the lab with the explosion and everything, you should have been exposed. Why weren't you?
Oh, I was. But by that time, the vaccine L Angels had already been developed.
So everything
We're not going to
went
finish
just
this in
as
time.
you
I'm going to have to
planned
cut
it
and run in the middle of this.
Yes.
I should have
up
known
until
better.
that point. But my real struggle was yet to come. My original plan was to revive Jamie as well, and for the two of us to finish the development of the Bioroids. You, Gillian, you were to stay asleep forever. But I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Not after looking at Jamie's peaceful face there in the pod. Besides, I could never have convinced her to work with me on the project anyway. I knew the time was not yet right, so I changed the timers of your pods to permanent on.
Permanent on. I'm so sorry, everybody, but I have to go to work. I should know better. I should know better than to get us into a feature-length film Kojima series of endings here on a day that I have a hard out on stream time. I'm going to save a state right here. Slot 5. I guess we'll continue this ending tomorrow. If it's the ending, I don't know. I mean, it feels like it is, but maybe there's another something we're going to do. I mean, we still got the Kyoto Summit or whatever it is. That's happening. Maybe there's some Goombas over there. Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out. Oh no, we got to pause that. We'll see the rest of the ending and whatever comes next tomorrow. And I really pushed it to the limit. Have a great day. Thank you so much for coming. Pushed it to the limit. No raid today. Just got to go. Sorry for the cliffhanger, but we're getting some revelations here. So it's been fun. See y'all next time. Be well. Catch you later.